So, speaking of fun,
Sorry.
bubbly horror, something silly, what would be your favorite guilty pleasure horror movie? Something that's just so bad you can't help but love it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, see, yeah. For me, if it's even if it's that bad, I've got. If I love it, I love it. Death Spar's one, but I think it's got to be Doom Asylum. Doom Asylum. Genuinely, as a movie, it's one of the like if you like my excitement and enjoyment away, and you watch it, it's probably one of the most inept movies I've ever seen as a just a film. But it's got so much charm, and these guys are working so hard to try and make a fun film, that it just seeps through. Um, oh God, it's got one of the Sex and City girls. Oh God, it's not Kim Cattrall or Cynthia Nixon. Is it Kristen Davis? I think her name is. It's got her in it.
Kristen Davis, yeah.
Yeah. And it's got her in it, like one of the very early roles. And it's just the way like the female characters talk to each other. It's so 80s. It's so bad, but it's brilliant. I think that's it. But what's yours?
I've got two. Now, I'm pretty sure I've told you about both of them, but one of them I think you're going to get because it's an Australian classic. I think it's about the same age as
Oh, yeah,
me.
yeah,
Just
no,
got,
no,
just got its Blu-ray release.
yeah,
Houseboat Horror, the
yeah,
Allendale classic. You'll never see it on his CV.
yeah,
So amazing. It is so stupid. There's something they do here in Melbourne every now and then called Cinema Fiasco, where we have two hosts who would play a bad movie and do their own commentary to it. I've been three times for Houseboat Horror, and each time they've actually had people from the movie in the crowd, and it just
yeah,
gets better and better each time. I mean, a
yeah.
woman, she dies by getting a horseshoe to the face. Come on.
Like I can attest to that because I just remember there were days where you would just say, "Have you seen Houseboat Horror?" I was like, "No, no," and I just put aside some time. My God, that was a film. That was a film for definitely. It was definitely 90 minutes of something, and thank you for sharing that because honestly, it's oh God, you live for moments like that.
It's just so silly and so stupid, and I'm just like, I just can't get enough of it. Like when we had the second screening of it, we had the woman who had the horseshoe to the face. We had the person who rented out the houseboats, and we actually found out that no one got paid for the film because there's a speedboat that they sank and had to pay for the speedboat. So no one basically got paid in the end for it.
I was listening to something recently, and they were talking about like how big of a deal Houseboat Horror was, like the Blu-ray release was. Like it was a big deal for you guys because it's like
They
finally,
years ago, Jarrett, the guy, one of the people from Monster Pictures, who I met him, met Ben, great guys, did an April Fool's prank years ago saying we're getting a release. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. Then I realized, fuck, it's April 1st. No, why? But no, when we got it, it comes with a pin that says banned in Queensland. I wear it on my lanyard at work, and people are like, what's banned in Queensland? I'll tell you what's banned in Queensland. Oh, it's
oh,
just such fun. But the
yeah.
other movie I absolutely love, Slaughter High.
Oh, okay.
The American film, I think it was filmed in England. It had like three or four directors. So silly. What was that? What is it? Seriously. There's
Yeah.
only like one hallway in the entire school. There's only one bathroom in the entire school. There's a bath in the school for some silly reason. Someone rigged up acid into the tap. Like what is that? It's so stupid, so silly. And I really think that Marty Ranson needs to be recognized a bit more as a good horror villain.
Yeah.
The little Jeff
Oh,
the Mask, it's pretty sweet, but I love it so much. I've actually ages ago I was asking the hosts of Cinema Fiasco to actually show it, but I know that one of
yeah.
the hosts actually really loves it dearly, so I don't know if he's gonna kind of want to tarnish it for himself. Even though
Mm,
they did Friday the 13th once, and I was like, what could you possibly have bad to say? Same with The Omen. I wasn't there for those
yeah,
ones. I was probably going to get angry if I did go.
yeah. Oh,
Bad
that's good.
The Omen. My God. You can badmouth the new one. I don't care, but because that was just
Yeah.
pointless. But yeah, don't
Oh,
badmouth the Gregory Peck's Omen.
or you can badmouth Omen 4 to the cows come home. That, oh my God. I was gonna say I've seen some stuff that's proper level rubbish. But I just remembered another one because you've done two. Oh, Zombie 3. You reminded me about a film that's so bad it's good. It started its production directed by Lucio Fulci. He left. They then had to get oh God, I can't remember who, but oh my God. There is at one moment a flying head, and it is just, yeah, it just comes out of nowhere, and it is fantastic. I always try and get people to watch this movie because I sat there one day and I thought, oh, okay, cool, sequel to Zombie Flesh Eaters, let's go. And Zombie, and yeah, I was like, this is going to be great. I'm excited, and I just went, what the fuck? What is this? Oh my God, this thing blew my mind, and I was like, is it bad if I think it's better than Zombie? I was like, it's just, and then the sequels just get worse from there. But yeah, it's a highlight for sure.
I'm not sure what film they used for it. I remember during COVID, I watched it was called Corona Zombies. I was like, it's going to be some stupid little
Yeah,
Tubi movie or something like that. It ended up being these two girls, which I'm pretty sure they've used before as the same characters. They wear like the same clothes, like they wear them in the shower. It's like obviously a gag for them, but they played like an Italian zombie movie like that, and they just redubbed everything with like stupid things to say. And I'm like, what the
yeah,
hell am I watching? Is this supposed to be legit? But they took a legit horror movie and turned it into a comedy by making everyone just say stupid things. Corona
yeah.
Zombies.
Oh my, oh, I think, um,
I can't remember
yeah,
what zombie movie it was though. Yeah.
no, yeah. I tell you what, some of those dubs as well. Honestly, I think, what was it? Yeah, like the English language dubs for these movies. I tell you what I think I watched about three or four Italian movies back to back one day, and I could literally start hearing the same guy. Like I knew exactly the same three or four people, and I was like, "Did you
Yeah.
guys just record this?" Hi, Dr. Lane. That's all right. And yeah, like you start to notice like they have like a very small team, and they probably did like 20 movies in a day. And oh, those English
Have
language dubs.
Have you ever heard of a movie called Suburban Sasquatch?
Yes, yes, it recently
I
got
haven't.
re-released. How is it?
Now, oh, it's a Sasquatch that's just it's a gorilla suit with big chest. Seriously, it's just and it just goes rawr, rawr, like that's the noise it makes. I don't know how that's supposed to
Yeah.
be intimidating. And if you look at the credits, it's obviously made by like one guy and like his entire family because everyone's got the same last name except for maybe like three people. And
Uh,
like that director does probably about 20, 30 different things on it, and I'm just like, look, I admire the hustle, but oh my God,
yeah.
it's if you could get
It's
your
like,
hands on watch that, my God.
right, I will do because it sounds like a Neil Breen situation, and I need to watch a Neil Breen movie. I've I've seen clips, and I'm like, right, that's next level bad movie.